Hi, I'm Campbell, and this is my partner in adventure, Gemma. Oh, and that's Ellie, our motorhome. We bought her back in June 2021 and have been exploring the beauty of our home country of Scotland ever since. You join us as we set off on a road trip around a 516-mile stretch of unbelievable beauty known throughout the world as the North Coast 500. Over the next 2 months, we will be exploring this route in a way that you have never seen before, uncovering its best kept secrets and exploring it in a way that only slow travel allows. Come along on our adventure with us and get ready to see a side of the North Coast 500 route that will blow your mind.
In this week's episode, our road trip takes us south along the mountainous west coast of Scotland, where we say goodbye to Ellie and celebrate Campbell's birthday in style at some of Scotland's most glamorous camping pods. Sea swims, hidden castles and birthday celebrations, this sure was a week that we will never forget. Discover the west coast with us and enjoy the beauty of Scotland with our alternative guide to the North Coast 500. We're just driving along and I think Gemma has found her dream house. That is the view. Absolutely stunning. And this is a house right here.
Completely abandoned. Like, how do you go about finding out if someone just doesn't want that land anymore, doesn't want that house? Because I want it. I want that view. It's so nice.
I mean, she's a fixer-upper, that's for sure, but you know, you're always up for a challenge, aren't you?
Of course. There's some big long windows in.
I think you need to put some windows in at least, they're missing. Look at that. Oh, there's still some stuff in it. That's just beautiful.
Insane. That view is just like...
Where is this?
I use these words in every single video. Breathtaking, speechless, but...
Crazy.
Crazy.
That's crazy. Crazy. Crazy big, like crazy. Quite crazy. Should we go in further?
But honestly, it's just unreal.
We're always looking for a project and, you know, that might be at the top of our list, to be honest.
Aha! We're in Kinloch Bervie. And something tells me that the west coast of Scotland is going to show us plenty more of views just like that.
Our journey through Scotland begins to take a turn south as we reach the northwestern coast of the British mainland. As we head further into the wilderness, the mountains grow steeper, the glens deeper, and the roads become a little more tricky.
Can't breathe. Driving on these roads isn't fun as it is, but coming up against a lorry on a hill, that was so stressful.
Nevertheless, we soldiered Ellie on, stopping off for some essential supplies before our next destination.
Beers, wines and whiskies. That's exactly what we want. Not a bad haul. Got some Sky Golds and some Cairngorm Trade Winds. And so it's my birthday tomorrow when we're checking into somewhere very luxurious. We stayed at a very similar place down when we were staying in Brora. It's at the NC500 Pods. And tomorrow night, or tonight, and tomorrow night we're staying at the NC500 Pods in Achmelvich. Maybe a little birthday swim tomorrow morning. Yeah, I think you've got to. I'm turning 28, so you know, I'm getting an old man, so I need to live vicariously whenever I can, obviously.
We have our book pre-launch going live in 15 minutes and we are currently in a very remote road with absolutely zero signal, and I don't really know when we're going to get signal again because it's just so remote out here. Not ideal, but I guess it makes the stress worth it, the fact that the views are just so good.
It is T-5 minutes till book launch and Gemma's just out with this.
Honestly,
what's going on?
Well, I heard a bit of a racket going on in here, but everything is just like falling out.
It's a disaster!
Can you tell we've been like emergency braking and stuff? Toilet papers all the way down here.
This is just the joys of driving your house around tiny little windy country lanes.
Here are.
Aha! Here we are. And so we unpacked Ellie and got her ready to spend the next couple of nights alone before we checked into the luxury of the Achmelvich glamping pods. Ah, so we're actually in the fourth hidden one.
I didn't see this one from the top.
Yes, it's quite good. Like Brora, this one seems to have like a kind of receptionless entry, so it gives you a little key code in the email when you book it in, and then yeah, you just go and pick up the keys by yourself.
As much as we love travelling in Ellie, checking into strange and wonderful new places is always something that we have loved about travel. From the tree houses of Bali to £30 penthouses in Kuala Lumpur, we are always on the hunt for somewhere a little bit different to spend the night in. So a couple of things to do before we get too comfortable is we need to bring all these bags in, which you might be asking, why do we have so many bags? We're not the lightest of travellers, like we're packing for every scenario basically. I'm also going to take the opportunity to do some underwear washing because, you know,
they never dry when we're in the van. It
just takes a bit longer, whereas when you've got heating in a pod,
yeah, and we can
help.
Lovely decorate all over the pod with our pants instead. Okay, I honestly hope that no staff from the NC500 Pods come and check out the state that we have now left this pod in, because they're going to think that we're moving in here and we're just going to squat here forever. Like, this is insane. How can we have so much stuff still taking up the entire couch? I like how that's your face. You're used to taking up too much room with all your stuff.
I know.
Now though, it's time for the thing I've been looking forward to the most coming to these pods again. And that is just having a shower that I can relax in and not worry about the gas or the water. Honestly, if you want to be able to enjoy life's simplest pleasures on the next level, go and live in a van. Because it's the only way that you'll actually be able to appreciate something as simple as a half decent shower as if it's the best thing in the entire world. Go and get yourself in one of those showers, babe. You'll absolutely love it. Well, that completely caught me off guard. I had my mouth full with apple at the time.
I was just about to go in the shower.
I know, Gemma was standing naked in the bathroom with the door open and the curtains were closed and I was about to open up the curtains. Hello! This is what happens when you live in isolation for too long, you forget other people exist. But Christine, if you remember our NC500 pods in Baroda, lovely Christine that delivered our Indian, she does the linen here as well. And she drove all the way over here just for me and to deliver the linen to give me a birthday present. Courtesy of the NC500 Pods. Look at that. Packet of Lindor, bottle of Prosecco, and a nice little card. Cam.
That is going to go down nicely.
Next level. That is really next level. It's
so kind.
Yeah, so kind. Speechless. Thank you guys. So happy birthday from all at the NC500 Pods.
Oh.
How lovely.
That is lovely.
Very nice. You know it's going to be a good place to stay when the staff are like that attention to detail. That's very, very nice. What is it? 3 o'clock, time to pop the Prosecco?
Yeah, I'm keen, but I need to have food first.
Yeah, let's have dinner first. Yeah, that's a recipe for disaster. Oh, look at that. Wow, the cheese is like dripped all over the garlic bread, babe.
Yum.
So good. And yeah, so I think we're basically just going to set up the chairs here, have a little move in it. We've got Ocean's 11 on Netflix. And again, we're just going to use this massive TV and the opportunity of actually staying in a kind of civilized location like this to just chill out tonight. We've got big plans for tomorrow. It's my birthday, we've got an early morning, possibly a swim planned. So yeah, tonight's just going to be all about relaxing. Oh, thank you. You still love me even though I'm an old man.
Yeah. Good morning.
It's not a bad birthday, to be honest, waking up in a little bit of luxury compared to Ellie. We've got the underfloor heating ticking away nicely. The sun's just risen. Again, a nice little light in from the side window. Big comfy bed and a nice little coffee.
Thinking about that swim.
I'm not thinking about it yet. I'm pushing it from my mind. I think what we'll be doing is getting this coffee in me first before I'm even entertaining the idea of going outside.
Now, while you're having your coffee, I am going to put some presents out. So I'm going to shut this little blind down. Bye bye. You can't see what I'm doing. I'll see you in a minute.
When it comes to giving presents, the lack of space in a van makes choosing the right gift more difficult. As always, however, Gemma absolutely spoiled me with treats that I love, and of course some silly things that I joke that I need. There'll be no winning my way in the Psychopaths now. Most exciting thing in the world.
And they've got stripy cats.
Malt. Since we got the van, I've been saying I need to get myself a nice single malt.
I just feel bad though because Campbell's birthday, as it's in October, it always kind of falls like slightly out of season. And like, he's always been like so amazing for my birthday. Like 2 years ago we were in Bali and I had no idea what was happening. Got me in the back of the scooter and was like, we surprised this morning. And we went to the water park in Bali and it was like the best day ever. And then his birthday that year, we were working on the farm.
It was good. I had a beer for my birthday, for the first beer in 3 months. But I'm touring the North Coast 500 in my own camper van. Like, it doesn't get any better than that.
I know.
That's it.
I just always feel like you do so well for my birthdays and I'm just rubbish.
No. I appreciate it, baby. Thank you. Alright, now the sun is, as you can see, blistering the skies just now. I think we've put it off for long enough. I think it's time to go and have a wee traditional birthday dip. Life's short, stunt it. Birthday boy! So clear! Oh my god! Wow. We even got a rainbow! Look at that! Oh no! It's so sandy! You alright, babe? Yeah. Oh, good job.
It is cold, but we say it every time. It actually feels amazing.
I'll save the amazing part for after I've had a shower. Oh, Scotland! You beautiful, horrible beast.
Oh well, that was lucky. Campbell nearly had me running all the way back. He's like, did you pick up the key? I didn't know it fallen out my pocket. So all of a sudden, because it's Campbell's birthday, he gets to spend longer in the shower and I am on breakfast duty. So for breakfast today we've got veggie square sausage and veggie black pudding, which we've been keeping in our freezer now for a few weeks for this day. Perfect way to heat up with a nice hot breakfast.
Unfortunately, you know, it's not all fun and games, as you guys know, so despite it being my birthday, still got a little bit of work to do. We're going to have breakfast, got some emails to reply to, you're cracking on with a blog post, and I just need to basically offload all of the footage that we've been shooting over the past few days because I need to put them all onto 2 hard drives. We usually double back up our stuff, so breakfast first, a little bit of work, and then there's a few sites that we want to explore around here. A few sites that we want to explore around here.
Good?
Wow, good.
Tiny, but it's so much smaller than I expected it to be. It's actually the smallest castle in Europe.
Wow.
Not a chance you're even fitting your head in that, never mind.
Oh, especially not your head. Massive! So the next spot we're going to is a place called Hermit's Castle, which is another spot that we never actually saw last time we were doing this route. It was installed, I think, towards the end of the 20th century. I'm not entirely sure what the story behind it is, but it's a concrete looking kind of sculpture that kind of looks like a castle perched out on the edge of the shoreline. And I'm guessing it's called Hermit's Castle because it's like small enough for a hermit crab. So,
that would make sense.
Yeah, quite cool.
Do not recommend doing it in Birkenstocks, especially after some rain, because I'm like...
Let's take note about footwear, alright? Look at what shoes I'm wearing. Big Doc Martens.
The only reason you're wearing
Birkenstocks. Explain yourself.
The only reason you're wearing them is because your flip-flops were still wet from swimming.
Yeah.
Otherwise you'd have had them on. So I was like, oh, it's only a 3-minute walk. I know it's up that hill, but I'll be fine.
I'm smart. I just told you to wear them for the comedy value. Right, come on baby. Let's have a Puffin Cove part 2. That was very entertaining. Oh dear. You know, when you get up and close to it, it just seems to look even smaller. Like literally, it must be about 8 foot tall, maybe 10 foot tall. I'm not entirely sure if there's an actual entrance. Oh wow. I think you'll be skinny enough to fit in there, babe.
I'm not sure.
This is Gemma that doesn't want to go on I'm a Celebrity just to the small spaces.
Well, I get scared in case something's living in here and I like walk in and it attacks me.
Top castles on the North Coast 500. Number 1, Hermit's Castle.
It is cute though, isn't it?
It's more like a bothy, I would say, than an actual castle. You could probably put your room mat down there, bivvy down for the night, no one would even know. So there you go. And so, there you go, Hermit's Castle. Probably one of the more unique sites I've actually seen on this route so far. Never even heard of that until we actually came to Achmelvich and I did a little bit of research, so very, very impressed, very cool.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Campbell.
Happy birthday to you.
Woo!
Smoking. No, get outside. That is minging. Well, there's orange Smarties, so I thought, oh, that must be a bit of an orange Smartie. So I thought I'd nab a wee bit before Gemma gets in. It turns out it's a big blob of wax. Does it look like a bit of that? Right, you want to try a bit of wax?
No, thank you. A nice chocolate foot.
Oh, decisions.
I'm going to go for the bum.
This is the hardest decision I've ever
Because
made.
if I take the bum, then the bum has a chocolate foot.
Oh, thank you. Mmm, that is good. Thank you, Carly, for your sacrifice.
And so that rounds off another beautiful stay at the North Coast 500 Pods. We've had such a nice time.
It's so relaxing, man.
Yeah.
So relaxing. It's just so nice to actually go somewhere nice and warm. Like I said, you don't appreciate little things like just having a shower or like an electric oven until you live in a van, and then you just appreciate these small things so much. So yeah, I would never say like put yourself in an uncomfortable position so that you can appreciate the small things, but that's exactly what we're doing, and that's what van life's all about.
And I guess it gave us some time to just like sit, chill out and just reflect a little bit, since Campbell's another year older now. We've been reflecting on what we've achieved in the last year.
I know. Tell me I don't look 28, guys, please. Tell me in the comments I look 21. I've got the maturity and zest for life of a 21-year-old. It's been lovely, and I think, yeah, like Gemma said, just sitting around, kind of relaxing, thinking about what the past year has in store for everyone. It's been an absolute bonkers year, and yeah, we're just very excited for what the next year has in store. Got to say, if you want a little bit of birthday wisdom, you know, just do it now. Basically, we left Guernsey with the dream of, you know, getting a motorhome, getting a van, and just living life on our own terms. And you can sit around and kind of put it off for tomorrow, but until you actually set a date and set a deadline and just go for your dreams. Yeah, that's the deep thought for today, guys. So yeah, don't just dream it, plan it.
Plan it and do it. It's worth it. So if you did enjoy watching this video, guys, let us know in the comments. Give it a big thumbs up, as that really helps tell the YouTube algorithm that you've enjoyed watching it and helps get our videos out there to more people.
It also just tells us as well that we're doing the right thing and that you want to see more videos just like this. So yeah, hit that thumbs up button. If this is the first time you're watching one of our videos, join the gang, hit the subscribe button, and yeah, we'll see you again in the next one.
See ya!
Sorry, the mic wasn't on there again.
That's me.
You want to do the honours? Cut the cake. The big cheesy cake.
Why is this so difficult?
I thought that would go a lot smoother than this.